We brought the wind turbine up by the house, and there's the shaft, the tail. We're going to hook this up over here in the next couple days up against the shed. And right now I'll show you what we're doing in the meadow. We're taking apart the old wind turbine tower and stacking up the pieces back in the pile so we can evaluate what we can save and rebuild. I know what I did wrong. I used heavy bolts but not washers, and the bolts pulled through. When the wind lifted this up, it ripped the bolts through the metal, basically ripping through the holes. And so when I rebuild, I think the idea was good with the outriggers, but when I rebuild, I think I will use more bolts and also use washers for extra strength. But generally it held together. It ripped the outriggers off when the thing hit the ground. But the actual square frame itself is still intact for the most part. So we rebuild. Chris is out here doing that while I'm cleaning up general stuff, boards and things that are all over, and then we can mow this lawn here too. Chris is working on the tower, taking apart the bolts. I've cut down all the trees out there and along this fence line. But it's killing me, it's so humid. Chris, how's it feel?
Oh, the humidity's terrible. Especially out in this high grass.
Yeah. So I've got all these to cut out yet. All these massive trees need to come out of here. They all grew up in a short time. I was just telling Chris, well, I wish my fruit trees would grow this fast in a year. This is insane. Oh. That'll go in the wood chipper. Now look at how it opens up the yard. That makes a difference. Now I'm gonna mow over here after I catch my breath and rehydrate. Oh, that makes a difference. It looks so much better. That really opens the place up. And that's been bugging me for a while. So I still have to tame this corner right here and the tree line, but looking better, people. We're gonna probably put them in the wood chipper. That's a job. That's a big job. Well, we're getting it. It's really hot and humid. I had to take an extended break a while ago and rehydrate because my clothes were fully soaked and I was getting dizzy. Chris is over in the side shoveling up leaves and cleaning up around the workshop because we're trying to get this camper out of here. That's a job in itself. I've been out here cutting grass. We got the tower almost fully disassembled, and I've cut all the grass in here. So we're taming the jungle. Finally, we are taming the jungle. So just this little bit left, and then around the fence lines. Finish getting these fence lines done. And it'll look really good out here, I think. Move the chickens. So a lot of work left, but we're plugging at it.
What's that? Yeah. All right, keep going.
That's okay for now. It's out of the wet.
Yep.
It's out of the wet area.
Yep, we're good.
Let me show people what we got here. We wanted to get this camper moved here eventually, but the problem is there's swamp down here. Not swamp, but wet clay, soft wet clay. And if it rains again, we'll get stuck. You can see where my tires turn and sort of mush down because it's just clay. It's all clay here. And the truck had to pull into the clay area, into this deep depression. Bulldozer used to come through here, and so it made a depression. And the camper, you can see where it was. And I wanted to get the truck out on dry land so that I could, or the camper out on dry land, so I can move this if it rains, because the rains are coming. And that's the workshop that's going out by the tent over here. So, yeah, we got it out for now, at least out of the hole. That's big looking out here. I didn't realize how big that was, Chris.
Yeah, I know.
Being in that hole. Oh, the old Dodge did it.
Probably bring the generator over, right?
I'm gonna take it back and grab the generator. Since it's too humid to do anything really serious work, we're going to start mulching the 2x4s. that are rotted that were in the garden. So we're gonna have to run them through a table saw, cut them in half, then run them through the machine. Use the compost heap as a backdrop because that has quite a blast, powerful blast when it kicks out. This is a very, very slow machine. I think an hour and a half of work, and we only got this much mulch. Of course, I noticed that the blades are getting dull, but it's slow. It's good for leaves, but it's no good for chipping wood. Not at all.